Let me share screen and kind of walk you through this. So my copywriter had a little fun with it, and he picked up on your personality right away. So we went with Vita Reach Manhattan, and then step up to Vita Reach, flawless elegance, modern convenience, incomparable style.
Okay.
And then you scroll down. And what I want to do here, so Amani was the name of the other company, or
yes,
Amanu?
Uh-huh.
They had one of the most important parts of the website buried down at the footer.
Yep.
This is very, very important for us to connect and to create our database of people. So I want that right there.
Totally agree. And I remember when you showed me the kind of the first initial idea, that was such a light bulb moment of, holy shit, that makes sense. You always have to go and find the contact page or the subscription. I love this. Yeah. And I could not love that wording more. Yes, I need this in my life. Basically, my daily life.
This is where, this is where we wanted your personality to come in, right? So what's Vita Reach, right? So come with us beyond the showroom and see what inspires our simple functional designs. Then you click the on brand. I would put underneath here, click here to continue. Or if you want to change this button text to about the brand, we can do that too. Thousands of ways to go, right? And then obviously a picture of the image, because what we wanted here was we wanted a lot of imagery. We wanted it to be more visual than anything, right? And then that's it, right? So then you click here, and then it takes you to the About Us page. So this would be an image of you. This would be an image of you. It could be in that. It could be in that box. It could be you in that pose. Just giving you ideas.
I absolutely. I feel like I want her whole outfit. First of all, I'm kind of obsessing there. So I feel like I'm just going to send a picture of my face, and we're just going to cut it and paste it right on.
So that's that. And then obviously we did this purposely because we want you to be looking at the text.
Yep.
Right. So Vita Reach is, I never knew I needed that.
Yes.
Okay. So ever discover an elegant, I think that's a typo there. Yeah. Ever discover an elegant, thoughtful touch, say champagne in your hotel room or a thank you gift from a client that you didn't expect but truly appreciated? That's Vita Reach. Right? We delight in anticipating needs before they arise with products that marry smart, eco-friendly design and sumptuous yet resilient materials. Okay. To give you sophistication and convenience you never knew you needed. And then we're New Yorkers. We know bold. Okay. Our brand's roots inspire strikingly simple product designs with practical touches because it's got to look great and make your life easier. But it doesn't matter whether you're in Manhattan or Madrid or anywhere else, really. The treasures you'll find here will delight your senses and your sensibility. It's time to step up to Vita Reach.
I can't believe this is my fucking company.
And then obviously a picture here in motion, right?
Yep,
in motion.
Absolutely.
Okay. So there's your about us page. Then we go into the collections page. Okay. So we didn't do any text here because I think we're going to need your help a little bit to fill this in. Okay. So beautiful hero shot here of the product. Then you have your collections.
Yes.
Right. And then what I would like to do is if you either click, these either could scroll, so we can do arrows and you could scroll, or you click this and it'll bring you to another page and it'll just have the collection sort of in a gallery image. Right.
Okay.
Or if you only have 4 products, right?
Yep.
If you hover over this image, it shows up big over here. So we can make that functional however you'd like. So I want you to sort of go home and think about that for a little bit.
I'm writing that down right now. Absolutely. Just, I mean, how much freedom and fresh air that gives me in just ways I'd never even thought about, and what I naturally kind of gravitate to. That's just, I can't, I have nothing.
So this you'll have to help us with a little bit, because we want this to work as easy and simple as possible, because this is what our clients want, right?
Yep.
So then you have, so that's your collections page, right? So we can play with this. That's a topic for another call, but you need to go home and kind of digest this a little, right? And then if you go to the contact page, there'll be like a contact button here. You click it, and this pops. It pops out. And then they put in their name, their email, their message. I would include phone number here. And then they just type it out, hit send. It goes right to your email.
I really wish I had a bourbon right now. I just can't.
It's
sick. It's just sick.
I'm really
Oh
proud.
my God.
So now what happens is this. This is where we need the imagery to pump in, right? So we're going to flop out. So you're not staring at me and you could stare at the site, but we got to flop out this image. Right? And the same thing goes throughout. But at least you have, this is like 90%.
Oh my God. It's insane. And what I love too, what I'm feeling so excited about is that the work that Josh and I have already done, my photographer wise, to go back, he's the one shooting me, to go back now and where we're doing the fills of shots, like of the side shot that we have something similar, but the guidance here on mood of even theme, and just kind of, as you said, I love that idea of really me looking over, because that's right. It's really me mirroring that.
Yeah.
And me owning this and speaking my truth of it's me on this page. It's not just someone else or just a client, someone in general. I love that it's really me on here.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I will send you the Dropbox file.
That was going to be my next question. If I can have it, and really that way I can mark it up and write. Oh, yes.
Exactly. It's here. So, and
it just continues to evolve with this exuberance and this joy. It's no longer, again, I am so grateful for the first team I worked with a few years ago on the site, and again, kind of where it was, and even the feeling you've got from seeing the original site, that of where it's like, it was fine for an Etsy shop.
Yes.
That's not what this is.
No.
And that's okay. I've needed to evolve with that too, and build my skill set and basically put myself through business school and master that in order to have the kind of meaningful conversations that you and I have and piece this together. Because this really, I'm sitting here thinking, I can't believe this is my fucking company. And yet I know this is my fucking company. And both those feelings need to happen, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you go through the process, do you see the outcome?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I even went back. I took my questionnaires home just to kind of get out of my own head on the flight to Georgia and things like that. I took my questionnaire home with you, and just things that I've been doing, my personal work, and just in our building with this, because everything, as you said from conversation one, everything intertwines anyway of where I've been stopping myself and needing to figure that out in my why, and knowing that I see this vision for myself and I see it like it's been happening for years. So then where do I go get small? And needing to, I've been answering those questions and needing to do that work, because I can't, it has to go all together. There has to be breathing fresh air into every element of everything I'm elevating in my life.
Yeah. From working with you, you really have an A+ product here, and you have a killer brand with a killer personality behind it, with a killer woman that's leading this. And
I don't have to mention the drugs and dirty needles on the site. So really, it's a win-win.
Stop. That's what I mean. I would have never thought in a million years that would. Right? But I know you got 1 o'clock, so I'm going to leave you with this.
Please.
Do not let, because I'm going through the same shit, Carolyn, with branding for athletes. I have a lot of experience behind me, but that's a new lane. So I got to humble myself and do the work that newbies do.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Fear, and pain, right? Do not let those 2 things stop you. Because when you go through that, that's when you actually learn.
Yes.
So I'm learning right now, what are some things what do I say to these players? What do I not say to these players?
Yep.
How do I ride the wave? Right? And how do I get in front of them the right way?
Yep.
Right. And so I've learned, right? There's a few things I did. I may have looked back and said, shit, I probably should have done that a little differently. So I didn't do that, or right. I didn't get that impression going.
Yep.
Long story short, it's all working out and it's a process. But what Ray talks about in the book is, when people come to him and ask him for stuff, he rarely ever says yes right away. He does it with his kids and he does it with his colleagues. He will make you work for it.
Yes.
And it's not because he wants to see you squander. It's because he knows that the only way you're going to learn is if you go through it.
Absolutely right.